What's going on, crows? Scarecrow here, back for another video, and we are once again diving into the world of Halo.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice.
Before we get into the topic, comment down below, what do you want to see from the Infinite July reveal? My answer will be in the comments as well. Earlier this month, Unished made a Waypoint post confirming the Halo Infinite will be revealed in July. This was revealed shortly after Microsoft released information on their July conference. While the studio has not revealed what they will be showcasing, we can take a look at some of the previous events to get some insight. Halo Combat Evolved, the game that put Xbox on the map and made Master Chief a gaming legend. Out of all the Halos, Halo Combat Evolved will be the game that gives us the most insight, as 343 has mentioned many times that they are working to recreate that experience. Shortly after Microsoft purchased Bungie in 2000, we finally got to see first glimpses of the game being played on Xbox. As the video faded in, the silence was interrupted by the amazing Halo soundtrack. The first shot is Silent Cartographer, as the camera pans around, followed by various fade-in shots throughout the game. We get to see some incredible interior lighting, followed by the water crashing on the beach. These shots show just how expansive the game is. We are finally introduced to the enemies as Chief sends them flying by the toss of a grenade. Multiple enemy types, vehicles, and weapons are utilized throughout the trailer. Once the trailer fades, you are truly left wanting to see more, wanting to play the game for yourselves. Bungie was able to build out a universe in just a matter of moments, and through all of that, not an ounce of story had been revealed. Fast forward 2 years. We're now at E3 2003. The large conference fades to a Pelican making its way to a large city. We hear that the Covenant are continuing their tirade through Johnson, an ally we were introduced to in the previous installment. As the player finally takes control of Chief, we get to see our first glimpse of the battle rifle. Bungie does a great job filling out the UNSC as loads of Marines are seen throughout the video. Everything that was said in the previous trailer has been pushed as we see a city fully under attack. Once again, we are introduced to new features like mountable turrets and dual wielding. Halo 2's trailer is the perfect contrast to Combat Evolved. As Combat Evolved was designed to set up a world, Halo 2 was designed to set up a hero. Halo 3, an end to a trilogy. The scene is set, the Covenant has brought the fight to Earth. The trailer begins with Chief far in the distance, symbolizing his journey so far. The video is interrupted a few times by Cortana. This lets the viewer know that she has a much bigger role in this installment. Right as the piano hits in the background, we see the Covenant fly overhead. Now that the viewer has experienced the first 2 games, Bungie's focus switches from building a universe to teasing a war. With the original trilogy closed, Bungie announced that Halo Reach would be their final entry in the franchise. In this trailer, the viewer saw a Spartan company step out onto a beach as a huge battle takes place. But unlike CE, the battle was also taking place in the sky. A huge skybox made the players feel like the human Covenant war was larger than they were. The players sprinted along the beach, taking out waves of enemies with new and old weapons. The grenade launcher looked like a nice addition, slightly resembling the Brute Shot's mechanics. The level changes halfway through as the player leaves the beaches and heads indoors. The lighting allows us to see just how powerful the 360 was. Then we get to see the first look at the new assassination animation. The player enters a control room as the windows open, revealing the Saber. The player tilts his camera towards the sky, implying space combat. Then the trailer ends as Noble 6 launches for space. March 3rd, 2010, Bungie posts the Halo Reach multiplayer beta reveal. With fans looking forward to continue their thousands of hours of ponying, we all flock to this video. We're immediately pulled in by the new assassination animation, followed by quick cuts full of multiplayer action. It is during this trailer that we were shown loadouts in action as Spartans took to the skies with jetpacks and escaped a splatter using armor lock. A new mode was shown as Spartans took on elites in invasion and skulls projected through the air in Headhunter. After loads of quick cuts of red vs. blue carnage, the trailer comes to a close, revealing May the 3rd to be when players could finally get their hands on the beta.
Guardians of all that exists. The roots of the galaxy have grown.
Halo 4, 343's first stab at making a Halo game. Their approach was a bit different. As the trailer starts off, you're unsure what game is being displayed. We hear a muffled voice say, "Wake up." A heart begins to beat. This could symbolize that 343 was going to tackle Chief's humanity. We are pulled out as the word Chief is screamed. A new upgraded Chief is awoken to his ship being destroyed. Chief then makes his way along the ship as explosions occur all around him. With an explosion from the new sticky detonator, we get to see the ship heading towards an unknown planet. This trailer hugely implies that Chief is just a small part of something much, much larger. Halo 5. This trailer throws fans for a loop as it opens to a disguised Chief walking through a desert. He seems to be traveling for a while before coming upon an unknown entity. The ground begins to shake before a huge hole opens up, revealing a Guardian. Chief clenches Cortana's chip as a huge gust of wind blows off his hood, revealing his helmet. We get to see that Chief's helmet has been cracked shortly before the screen fades to black. I don't know if it was 343's intention, but the trailer does a great job of building mystery. Alright, I think this would be the perfect time to...
Oh, I feel like I am forgetting something. What was it?
I'm just joking, guys. We now need to discuss what we'll be seeing in July. Most likely Microsoft will save Infinite for last, as it will show a lot of what the Xbox Series X can do. Before I go into detail, I want to make it clear that this is all speculation, but I will try to be very descriptive with my guess. The screen will fade in, and we will get to see loads of various scenery shots, as 343 works to build out this new planet. One of the newest things we will see is wildlife. We will see Chief dropped off at an outpost as creatures flee from the Falcon's landing zone. Chief will move along the world, taking out various squads of Banished before making his way to Warthog. He will then make his way towards a marker destination, and it will be during this time he will take on enemy vehicles, and showing off the return of the vehicle seat swapping. The player will arrive on top of a hill. There he will look over and see just how vast the world is. The trailer will end just as an armada flies overhead. As 343 goes to close, they will mention the beta. Another short multiplayer trailer will begin to play, and at the end, the beta's release date will be revealed. If you're still with the video, guys, comment down below which of the Halo trailers was your favorite. Alright guys, I believe this will be the perfect time to end the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you can be one of the first to know exactly when we upload. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button as it helps us to know what videos you like to see. And like always guys, God bless, and don't forget to wait.